Escanor of Sin of Pride. He was still around in season 3, of course. He was used to fight against Meliodas. He was the only one who could. Not even Melascula could fuck around with Meliodas in that form. She bit off more than she could chew. She put him in like a cocoon of like darkness. He ended up summoning his demon energy to get the fuck out of it. That bitch had no fucking idea what she was doing. And then he couldn't hold his anger back. And he was trying to, but then he was like, done. So then he became like he used to be in the past. And Escanor was the only one there. Merlin put up a perfect cube and was like, only Escanor can, stand a chance. Especially when, high noon hits. when high noon hits, this man is unstoppable. Unbreakable, unshakable for 1 minute. Impossible to beat. Invincible. He fought Meliodas. Meliodas was beating him at first, but then when he took on the one form, shit turned on Meliodas, and he was like, Meliodas used 1,000 divine cuts on him, and it didn't do shit. He was just like, that tickled. Then he did this. Divine Sword Escanor. Boom! Cut him. And he was like, damn you human. And he was like, well, you shouldn't look down upon humans, especially not me. And then he was, on his way. Then he became a member of Stigma against, Meliodas trying to become the Demon King. They took Elizabeth, but then Elizabeth, got back with them and was like, we have to save Meliodas from becoming the Demon King. He won't be himself anymore. They were all like, they went out towards, wherever to fight against the Ten Commandments or whoever was left. But Escanor in season 3, his strength's at 97%, to speed at a 91. 98 for his durability and a 90 for his endurance, with the 87 for his intelligence and a 90 for his experience, with a 96 for his close skills and a 96 for his range skills, a 90 for his recoup, and then a 97 for his hack. So his overall power score is a 93.2. And that's Escanor during season 3. That one form is pretty powerful. But be cool, cooling on the corner.